Hey, this is Seriously Sis Podcast. Me wanted to wish you a Happy New Year.
See, I did it.
You did.
My gosh, it's almost 2026.
I know. It's crazy.
It is crazy because I feel like we just got here.
I agree. Actually, I was leaving the baby area of a hospital recently, and it was like now birthing the graduating class of like 2056. And I was like,
Ugh.
what?
2056?
I don't know if that was the number, but
I
it was
was about
really
to
up
say
there.
that math does not math, but okay. We don't have time for you to do math. It's just not right. It's okay.
It was something
I'm not
up
that
there.
old.
It's like 50. I don't know. But it was in the 50s. And I was like,
That makes me feel like I'm 50. But anyway, we just wanted to talk through New Year's resolutions. Well, I wanted to talk through New Year's
She did.
resolutions because this is the time of the year where everybody is going to what's the
New
slogan?
Year, New Me.
There you go. Where everyone is like, it's going to be a new year, it's going to be a new me, and I love that for them. I love that they lie to themselves every year. I'm not a New Year's resolution kind of girl. Are you?
I've never done one, so I assume no.
You've never done a resolution?
I don't think so. And if I have, it's been like maybe I posted something on my wall, and I can't even say that I've ever done that. But I'm sure if I did, I didn't do anything, so I'm not.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I'm not a New Year's resolution type of person.
what I'm hearing is that you're the type of person who doesn't enjoy lying to themselves. And you know what? I can respect that because that's exactly why I don't make New Year's resolutions, because I personally feel like if I'm going to do something, I'm just going to do it. Like it's not going to be December 1 and I'm like, yeah, in a month, I'm going to go back to the gym. Why? You got all this time now to do all the things that you want to do. Why
Right.
do you have to wait a month? And I also know myself. Whenever I have my mindset to do something, and you know this about me, it's immediate.
It's like rip the Band-Aid off.
Immediate. Like once my mind is set that I'm going to do something, I don't understand delay. It does not compute in my world. So anytime that I've done a New Year's resolution and did not have that mindset, it never happened. And I don't like to lie to myself.
I'm of the same belief as you. If you're going to change something, just do it. Just change it. I've always been like that. There's no reason to wait. Time is relative. Why do you need to wait till the 1st of January to make a resolution? But I do know there's a lot of people out there that they every year have a new resolution.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people where it's kind of like a staple in their life. Like every January, they do something, whatever it is. Like they come up with things to make sure they have a resolution, like they want to have one. And I could see where it could be fun maybe for them. Like maybe it's more of this is fun. This year, I'm starting January 1st. I'm going to start fishing and learn how to catch fish.
I have never thought about having a fun resolution. All of my resolutions that I've thought about have been like just the worst. Like I'm going to get back into the gym. I actually do enjoy going to the gym. So but still, all the things that we put off doing because we know that they're hard.
I think you can have fun ones that are in same hard. I could say, on January 1st, I'm gonna learn piano, and on January 1st, I'm gonna start doing piano lessons. And this year, I'm gonna learn piano, and that's what I want to do. Actually, I think we talked about something like that. We both were gonna learn an instrument and get good at it. And I think I said piano, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Which wasn't a New Year resolution. It was just we need to do this.
It was more so we know that the way that our lives are set up right now, we just won't get it done this year. And that's why it was a January thing.
Right. So I think that sometimes people give themselves a resolution on the 1st, and for the year, they're going to work on it. Like for a year, I'm going to learn Spanish this year. And then next year, I'm going to learn Portuguese, like it's like a staple. Those I do get. The whole like I'm going to do something that's dramatically life changing and it's starting on January 1st is when I'm going to make this dramatic change. It's happening then.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't understand because I'm like, just do it. I mean, you don't need to wait. Just do it. Procrastination is a sin. Just do it.
Well, see, and to me, it's different. Like we're talking about two different things because to go back to the point that you just brought up about us talking about our instruments, because right now we look like massive hypocrites because we said that we were going to start in January. You doing piano and me improving at guitar, which I have not waited till January. I've been trying to improve a guitar, but to keep with that point, I think the difference between that and what I just deem to be regular New Year's resolutions is that there is a plan involved. Like it's not, I made the decision to make it January because I knew that circumstances in life right now would not make it conducive to me actually reaching that goal. So the reason why I pushed it out to that is because of that. And this was actually the foundation for why I wanted to talk about this because this morning I was thinking about the scripture in Habakkuk that says, write the vision on tablets and make it plain. Tablets,
Apple or Samsung?
Absolutely not Samsung. iPads. Write the vision on iPads and make it plain.
So everybody needs to get an iPad and write their vision down.
Yes.
Perfect.
No, but write the vision and make it plain. And then elsewhere it says a man in Proverbs, it says a man makes his plans, but the Lord orders his footsteps. And both of those things were making a plan, right? And I'm a planner. Like I'm that kind of person. And I know that if I take the intentional time to say, this is a goal that I have, these are the obstacles that are in the way of me reaching that goal, and this is what I'm going to do to get around it. I'm much more inclined to actually meet that goal. So for the instrument one, which I'm glad you brought that back to my mind because I kind of forgot we talked about that. I just had it in my mind to do anyway. But I knew that the way my life is set up right now, it wasn't going to happen. But at the beginning of the year, just because certain things will be done, I can start focusing on things and I can really make an intentional effort to actually do it. And that's what I'm inclined to do. So that's why I say I don't do resolutions. It's not because I don't, take the new year to do new things, to have a fresh start. I do that. But I don't like to be flippant about this is going to be my resolution because I don't like to lie to myself. I like to know that if I'm going to do something, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I believe very much in making a plan, casting a vision, and then engaging the Lord in it so that I actually take the steps to do it.
Right.
So that it won't be December 31st of 2026 and then I'm trying to accomplish the same thing in 2027.
I think that in order for you to do a resolution, you have to have a plan. And that's what I think you're getting at is people will say on January 1st, I'm going to start going to the gym. And yet we have not got a gym membership. We don't have any gym shoes.
We don't have
I don't know if you
plan.
need those. I guess you can wear no shoes at the gym. I don't know.
No, you can't.
I don't go to the gym,
do that.
Clearly. You don't have a meal plan. You said, this is what I'm doing, and that you made no steps in order to get to the outcome you're wanting to get to. Sure. We said in January at some point, like, I would like to learn how to play the piano. Now, I already have a piano that I bought a long time ago because I said I wanted to learn how to play it. But I never did. I went and I got the stuff, but that's as deep as my plan went. It was, I'm going to get this piano because I want to learn to play piano.
Right.
I didn't have lessons. I didn't have no book. I didn't have no means to learn no piano. But I went out and I bought myself like a $600 weighted piano because I wanted to play. And that piano has sat at my house for probably 5 years. Actually, it's been longer than that. It's been like 8 years.
And see, that's my point. So like,
and I've never played it.
I want to improve a guitar. And so I have a lot of guitars actually, but I already have guitars. I can play decently well. But by the time that the first rolls around, I was like, I'm going to be prepared. And what I mean by that is, yes, I already have the guitar, but I will have, and am in the process of developing a practice schedule. What is my practice going to look like? When am I going to practice? How many days am I going to practice? Maybe I just invest in a guitar course so that I have something. I'm a structured learning kind of person. So maybe
I
I
think
should.
most people are.
I
They
think so
just
too.
say they're not.
I think so too. And I have those resources already, right? So when January 1 comes along, um, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. I'll have everything in place, and then I can step into it because there is a plan. I think most of the time people fail because, again, going back to our gym analogy, maybe you did get the gym membership, but when you get there, you don't know what you're doing. Are you strength training? Are you doing cardio? What are you doing? Do you want to do Pilates? Like, are you wanting to do bodybuilding? What are you doing? What is your goal? And what are the micro goals that you're going to set to get there? Um, is that something that I've learned just in my life, that if I say I'm going to do something and I go in guns a-blazing, but I have no, like,
Right.
even just a rough idea of where I'm going, it will never come to anything. And so I take the time to do it. But that's the other reason why I don't wait for January 1. If I would have determined that November 31st would have worked better for me to start, I would have started then.
I think that sometimes when you get to the new year, it does feel like time's relative, but it does feel like a new year, right? It does kind of feel like a clean slate, especially with my work and what I do. It's kind of like when January 1st hit, whatever you did last year don't matter no more. It's a new game,
Okay.
guys. It's brand new, and we're full-fledged ahead. I think because this episode's going to air around New Year's. It's not New Year's yet. What do you think are some good New Year's resolutions, even though you don't like them, that people could work towards in 2026 that would help them grow spiritually, grow maybe mentally, like grow with their walk with the Lord?
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that they could do in 2026? Some tools they could put into place, some schedules they could get,
Right.
that would make them grow in that. Because I think honestly, as just a whole community, Christian community, we all need to grow
Right.
in 2026 in our walks.
So hopefully what I'm getting ready to say is not something that's controversial, because I don't know if it is or not. But I've been recently exposed to the concept of the rule of five, which is this idea that you pick 5 things that you're going to do daily, no matter what happens. And the big point is that they use this analogy: if you have an axe and you swing it at a tree 5 times every day, even if it takes you 6 years, the tree's going to come down if you do that every day, right?
Right.
And so I've been thinking about that in different capacities of my life and how to implement that. So that's going to be one of the things that I start doing in the new year, is implementing that rule of 5 in various aspects of my life, one of which is spiritually. And the key thing here to take away from it, whether you understand it or not, and my understanding of it is very minimal, but the point is that discipline and consistency is what is needed to accomplish any goal. And so, spiritually speaking, for me, consistency and discipline in getting in my word every day is something that I'm planning on doing. I read my word, but I don't read it every day because I allow life to get in the way sometimes, and then I don't read it. But I should not do that. Even if my reading of the word one day looks like me listening to the audio version of the Bible on my way to work, I can still say that in some capacity I have engaged with the Bible and I've engaged with the voice of God. So making that intentional every day in some way, shape, or form to say that I have either read or listened to my Bible is something that I'm going to do. Being consistent in prayer. The word tells us to pray without ceasing. Mm-hmm. That means you pray and don't stop. So every day, commune with the Lord in some way. And that doesn't mean that you have to spend 3 hours on your face. You probably should do that at some point. But, just even if it is when you first wake up, instead of picking up your phone and scrolling through social media, you take that time to acknowledge the Lord and to thank him for bringing you through the night and bringing you to another day. Just those little things, making that habitual, then it becomes a part of who we are. But you have to make an intentional plan, right, to do
Right.
that. You
Right.
can't just say, I'm gonna pray more next year and then be like, expect like just it's gonna happen. It won't happen unless you make an effort to
Right.
do so. So for me, those are my two things: is to read my word every day and to pray every day.
It's and the concept that you're talking about, the five. I at work I actually teach a lot on time management and how to be successful as a leader. You have to have good time management, and that's a trick that we talk about all the time. And we don't talk about five, but I say prioritize your tasks, and no matter what, I have to get these 3 tasks done today, and the next tasks are below that. And if I'd like to get these tasks done today,
Right.
but I have to do these no matter what, or to write your things you're going to do out. You'd be surprised how well you get organized when you write out what you need to do and check them off as you go, because the mind likes to go on its rabbit trails. But I like what you said about reading your Bible every day, getting the habit of that. Mine would be, to wake up and spend time with the Lord. And I think some measurable steps that we could do to do that is I don't touch my phone until I spend time with the Lord. My phone stays on the charger or stays off until I spend time with the Lord. You can put screen time on it, whatever you need to do. It'll lock you out of all of your applications until you spend time with the Lord. I am not really big on the Bible app on the phones. I don't know why. I do not like Bible apps, but I'm glad they have them. But I went and I got myself a new Bible, and, I'm going to read through this Bible. I'm going to, destroy this Bible, take notes in it, highlight it, make it look like it's been used 50,000 years. But, that's something that I did when we started a Bible study, and I was like, these are some things I'm going to do this. And what do? We set a schedule every day at this time. We're going to do it. And the reason I don't want people to feel like you have to schedule time to spend time with the Lord. But sometimes you have to start by scheduling time.
Yes.
And as you schedule that time, as bad as that sounds, you'll get in the habit of doing it more often. If I said every day I'm going to wake up, I'm going to spend time with the Lord. It's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get in the Word. I'm going to listen to my worship music, but I'm going to spend time with the Lord. Eventually, I'm just going to be spending time with the Lord all the time. If I say every day I'm going to pray, like you said, being in prayer more often. And I said, every day at noon, my lunch break, I'm going to spend the first 30 minutes in prayer. And then I'm going to eat because I have to. But I'm going to spend the first 30 minutes in prayer, Eventually, I don't have to time that out.
Right.
Because eventually I will get in this habit of spending time with the Lord and praying. It's crazy. And I don't think that we intentionally don't want to do that.
Sure.
That's the hard thing. Our heart says we want to spend time with the Lord. We desire that. We desire to pray. We desire to read our Bibles. We desire to do that things. But we allow so many other things to distract us throughout the day. And some of them are very important things.
Sure.
When my kids wake up and they want me to feed them breakfast, it is very important that I feed them.
Yes.
And that's probably why Proverbs 21 says to wake up at 3 a.m. And, there are things that come in and they do distract us. And to Julia's point, if you don't have a plan and you haven't put a plan in place to be able to do what you're wanting to do, you'll never get it done, because there will always be something that distracts you.
Of course.
I think the enemy is smart and intentional. And I think there are a lot of distractions in the world for a reason. And Facebook is one of the worst ones. So make a plan on how you're going to invest and spend more time with the Lord. You'll be better for it. That's the crazy thing. Walking with him, without him is nothing like walking with him. And you'll be better for it. But once you get in the habit, it'll come natural.
And the other thing that I like about that scripture, that it doesn't just say, make a plan. It says make it plain. This doesn't have to be fancy.
It's not complicated.
It doesn't have to be complicated. And to go back to that rule of 5 that I was talking about, it doesn't have to be 5 things. It could be 3 things. It could be 2 things,
Right.
Whatever.
Whatever your mentally capacity can handle.
Whatever you can actually do,
Right.
start there. And one of the things that they talk about is linking that new habit to something you currently do. So, for instance, I mean, I'm not really a coffee drinker, but if I was a coffee drinker and I did that every morning, then I could link my Bible reading with my cup of coffee because I do that every morning anyway. So I can read my Bible
I
every
like
morning
that.
when I'm, or if you got to commute, you're driving anyway, turn on your worship music, turn on your Bible app for your commute. You're doing it anyway. So link those things to something that you're already doing. It makes it easier to pick up. And I'm saying all this as someone who will be doing this rule of 5 or whatever for the first time. So I'm not suggesting I'm an expert, but I am a person who likes to make a plan. I am a person who likes to write out tasks, like you said, and I like to give things certain levels of importance and order it as such. So I am that kind of person. So I feel like hopefully I will just slide naturally into this rule of 5 concept. But my point is, when I don't do that, I don't do it. Like when I
Right.
don't make a plan, when I'm not intentional,
Well, most
I
people
don't do it. And I think we set ourselves up sometimes, which is the real reason why I don't really have anything against resolutions, but the concept of resolutions is that if we can have the best intentions in the world, but if we don't make an effort and if we are not got it solid in our heart that we're going to be disciplined, we will not do it.
Yeah, you won't just wake up on January 1, new year, new me, and I'm just going to change everything I do and I'm going to do it different. Yeah, but I do think I like the suggestions you gave and the tools they can use to get it done.
And
That's so important. The tools are really important.
They're important. And this is my last point, and I'm stealing this from Mike. Because we were talking and Mike was like, y'all need to make sure that you mention the difference between motivation and discipline. And this is the key reason why I don't like resolutions, because all of us are motivated on January 1, but nobody is motivated on February 10th. You have to determine that you're going to do it. You have to make your mind up that you're going to do it and make a plan. It's easier to do that if you have a plan, if you have a schedule, because the motivation will fade. It will. Like everything that I've ever done and accomplished, I can tell you 100% that at some point I did not want to do it anymore. Like, so understand that there are going to be days when you don't want to. There are going to be days when you feel like you don't have time to. There are going to be days when you feel like doing it is pointless. Whatever the it may be, do it anyway.
And find someone to do it with.
Yes.
I think that if you're someone who's just now trying to get into something, find someone to do it with, because when you're not disciplined, they will be. And vice versa. You can pull each other and hold each other accountable to it and to doing it. That's something that we've done very well, like with this podcast. If there's ever a time that life is lifing, and I'm like, Julia, I don't know. She's like, girl, you better get your butt out here right now. And
it's
I'm
already
like,
set up. Camera's ready to go. Let's go.
I don't have time for it. And it's honestly, it's such a blessing to have someone to do those kind of things with, that will force you to do the things that you really want to do, but sometimes you get tired and life is lifing and you have all the intentions to do it, but you just don't want to at that moment. So have someone who helps pull you through.
There was one thing you said when we started this podcast, and you were like, let's do it tired. And I was like, all right. So there's been many a week that I've done it tired. But
yes.
You won't get it if you won't get where you want to be if you don't push through those things. And anything worth having is worth working for.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But anyway, make your New Year's resolutions, but make a plan with it. And we are wishing you guys a very, very happy 2026.
New year, new me. Bye.